Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum students. I hope all of you are fine and getting ready for the next week. As you know, your school are going to be started from next week. So now let's start the lecture. So what we are going to learn today? Today we are going to again study chapter number 9, Algebraic Expressions, and this is your lecture number 29 from Algebra section, and I am your math teacher, Miss Palakna. So students, if you remember, 1 minute. So students, if you remember what we have done so far in the previous lecture, what we have done, we have learned how to add the algebraic expressions by using horizontal and vertical method. This is our previous topic in which we have learned that how to add algebraic expression by using horizontal and vertical method, and I hope it is clear to you, and if it is not clear, then you can watch my lecture on my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's start our today's topic, what we are going to learn today. So today we are going to study, we are going to do some questions from exercise number 9.6, and the topic from exercise number 9.6 is additive inverse. Okay, additive inverse is the topic from exercise 9.6, and the next we are going to cover as well exercise number 9.7. And the topic from exercise number 9.7 is subtraction of algebraic expressions. So if you remember, in the previous class, we have done addition of algebraic expression, and today we are going to study subtraction of algebraic expression. But before that, we will cover this small topic, that is additive inverse. Okay. So the subtraction is little bit different as compared to the normal subtraction that we have done in our arithmetic classes. For algebra, there are slightly a different method for subtraction. Okay. So what does subtraction mean? First of all of you know that subtraction is an inverse operation of addition. What is subtraction? It is an inverse operation of addition. Okay, inverse operation means if you have plus, then the inverse of the addition will be what? Minus. Okay, addition of plus will be minus. Okay, so to subtract an expression from another means, okay, if you want to subtract any expression from the other expression, so what does it mean? It to mean the additive inverse, add inverse of the subtrahend with the minus. So now you should know what is subtrahend and minus. So let's check this out. Parts of of a subtraction equation. Just suppose a number that is going to be minus will be your subtrahend, and from which you are going to minus it will be your minus. So here 10 minus 6 means 6 is your subtrahend, and 6 is your subtrahend, and 10 is your minus. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So this is called the difference. So what does subtraction of an algebraic expression means? What you will write the additive inverse of the given expression of the subtrahend. Okay, you will write down the additive inverse of the subtrahend. Now, first of all, you should know what does it mean by additive inverse. So what is additive inverse, or what does it mean by additive inverse, and how you will find the additive inverse? This is basically the topic from exercise number 9.6. So to find the additive inverse, okay, additive means add, additive inverse means uska ulta, okay. To find the additive inverse of an expression, we change the sign. What we will do, we will change the sign of each term of the expression, okay. If you have any expression, so if every x term of the expression, we will change the sign of that expression. Okay, how? Let's check it out. Just suppose if you want to find out the additive inverse of plus 5. Okay, if you want to find out the additive inverse of plus 5, so what you will do, you will change the sign of this term. 5 is your term, okay, and the term sign is here plus. So you will write the additive inverse of plus will be minus 5. Means you will write the inverse operation. Okay, you will write down the inverse operation. Just suppose, let's say here you have plus x, So the additive inverse of plus x will be minus x, means you will write down the opposite sign of it. So that will be called the additive inverse. Okay. Then just suppose if you have another one that is minus 3y. Okay. Minus 3y is your another term, and the term has minus sign. So if you want to write down the additive inverse of minus 3y, so how will you write it? You will simply write plus 3y, means you will simply change the sign. So plus 3y is the additive inverse of minus 3y. Okay. Then next is you have minus x plus y, means this is a complete expression in which you have two different terms. How many terms are there? This is term number 1 and this is term number 2. Your term number 1 has minus sign and number 2 has plus sign. So what you will do, you are going to write down the additive inverse of this complete expression. So how will you write? The additive inverse of minus x will be plus x. Okay, you are not going to write here plus because it is not necessary. Okay, so you will simply write x, so it means plus x, and the additive inverse of plus y will be minus y. Okay, and the last one is this one, another a little bit more complicated expression. So here you have three terms. This is term number 1, this is term number 2, and this is term number 3. Your term number 1 has plus sign. Okay, term number 2 has minus sign, and term number 3 has plus sign. So what you have to do, you have to write down the additive inverse of each term. So how will you write it? Plus a, so it will become minus a. Minus b, so it will become plus b. And plus c, so it will become minus c. So this is the way to write the additive inverse of the given expression. Okay, just suppose if you have another example, just suppose if you have minus 3 x y plus 4y squared. So how will you write it, the additive inverse of this expression? You will simply write 3xy and then minus, and then you will write minus plus, so it will become minus 4z. Okay, so this is the way to write the additive inverse. So in exercise number 9.6, what you have to write, you have to simply write the additive inverse of the given expression, nothing else. Okay, now move on to the next topic, and that is our main topic. What is your main topic today? Yes, this one, the subtraction of algebraic expressions. Okay, we have done addition in the previous lecture. Now we are going to learn how to subtract the algebraic expressions. So subtraction of algebraic expressions means what? What you are going to do. Okay, now as you can see here, this one. Look at here, this one. So these are the sign multiplication. This is the very important thing that we are going to use today. So again, I am going to repeat it again. Plus into plus is will be plus. Means plus plus will be plus. Plus multiplied by minus will be minus. Minus multiplied by plus will be minus, and minus multiplied by minus will be plus. So keep it in your mind, this thing. Okay, sign multiplication, you have to learn this. Okay, now subtraction of algebraic expression means what? If p and q are any two expressions. Okay, p and q are any two expression, means p is your expression number 1 and q is your expression number 2. Okay, just suppose p is your expression number 1 and q is your expression number 2. So then to subtract q from p means, okay, now then to subtract q means what you are going to do, you are going to subtract q from p. So what does it mean? Q from p means you have to subtract this q from p, means from means say, you have to subtract this q from p, means q को subtract करना है p में से. Okay, so what does it mean? Subtract q from p means what? You have to write p first. Okay, you are going to write p first and then minus q. Okay, you are not going to write it like this one, that q minus p. Okay, this is completely wrong. Okay, you will write p first. Okay, you are going to write this p first. You will write p minus q. So जिसमें से subtract करना है from, so this will be the first term, this will become your first expression, and this will become your second expression. That will be always with the minus sign. Okay, Now let's take some examples. If you want to subtract 2a from 5a, so what does it mean? Means you are going to subtract this 2a from 5a. So what does it mean? First you will divide which expression you will write first and which expression you are going to write the next. From means say, so you are going to subtract this 2 from 5a. Okay, so this is your expression number 1 and this will be your expression number 2. Means हम उल्टा चलेंगे. Okay, so we will write 5a first. Okay, from means we are going to subtract 2a from 5a, so we are going to write 5a first. Okay, now obviously inside the bracket, because this 2a has plus sign, so how will you write it? You will write this expression, this is your expression number 1, so you will write 5a first, then you are going to subtract it, that's why you will write minus, and then inside the bracket you will write your second term, that is plus 2a. Okay, now sign multiplication. Okay, sign multiplication, so minus plus means minus. Okay, so if you are going to multiply this minus with plus, so minus plus will be minus, so simply you will write 5a minus 2a. Okay, so 5a minus 2a will be 3a. Okay, now let's next example. To subtract minus 6x from 8x means what? Means you are going to subtract minus 6x. Okay, minus 6x from 8x, so this will be your first expression and then this will be your second expression. Means you are going to write down 8x first. Okay, so this is the way to write it down. You will write 8x first, not 6x. Okay, and then you are going to subtract it, that's why you will write minus 6x, and then your second expression, that is expression number 2, minus 6x, will be inside the bracket. Okay, so what does it mean? Minus minus, you are going to multiply the sign, so minus multiplied by minus will be plus, so you are going to write minus minus is plus, so simply you will write 8x plus 6x, so 8 plus 6 will become 14x. Okay, now let's start some examples here. Subtraction of algebraic expressions. Now we are going to start with the help of some examples first. Now what does it mean? Subtract 5a minus 7b from 8a plus b. Now first you will decide which expression you are going to write first. From means you are going to write down this expression first and this expression will be your second expression. Okay, this will be your second expression. So first you will write 8a and then you will write 5a. But for subtraction you will use two methods, again horizontal method and vertical method. So we will start from the horizontal method. Okay, horizontal method means you are going to write it down in a single line. Okay, now while performing subtraction horizontally, okay, while performing subtraction horizontally, we add the inverse of the subtrahend with the minus. Means we are going to write down the additive inverse of the subtrahend with the minus. Okay, which is your subtrahend and which is your minus? This is your minus and this is your subtrahend. So what you are going to write? You are going to write 8a plus b first inside the bracket, then minus sign and then your second expression, just like this. Okay, this is the way to write it down. First you will write 8a plus b, this is your expression number 1, and then the minus sign, and inside the bracket you will write down your second expression. So please keep it in your mind that you are going to write in the first step both the expressions inside the bracket and separate it with the help of the minus sign, this minus sign. Okay, now what you are going to do, you are going to open the bracket 8a plus b. What you have? 8a plus b. So you are going to open the bracket, this bracket has plus sign, so no need to change the sign of this plus b. But as you look here, this is the minus sign, so what you will do, you will change its sign. Why? Because minus minus will be plus. As you know here, minus minus will be plus. So what you are going to do in the next step, you will simply write 8a plus b, then minus 5a. Okay, minus 5a, and minus minus will be plus. Okay, this minus sign will be changed into plus sign. Means if you are going to subtract it, what you will do, you will write down the additive inverse of your subtrahend. Okay, so here you have minus, so you will write plus, because minus minus will be plus. Okay, now after the opening your bracket, after sign multiplication, what you will do in the next step, you will combine all the like terms. So what are the like terms here? This 8a and this 5a, this plus b and this 7b, but along with sign. So how will you write it down? 8a minus 5a plus b plus 7b. Okay, simply you will subtract it. 8 minus 5a, it will become 3a, and then plus plus will be plus. So 7 plus 1 will be 8b, and 7 is greater, so you will write plus 8b. Okay, so this is the horizontal method. Now, when you are going to perform vertical method, so how will you do it? In case of vertical subtraction, first we change the sign of the subtrahend. Means what we are going to do, we are going to write down the additive inverse of the subtrahend. So first we will decide which one is subtrahend and which one is minus. So 8a plus b will be minus, and this will be your subtrahend. Okay, so first you will write 8a plus b. 1 minute. Okay, first you will write 8a plus b, because this is your expression number 1, and then you will write expression number 2, that is 5a minus 7b. Now what you are going to do, you are going to perform subtraction here. Okay, but for subtraction you will change the sign of the subtrahend. So which is your subtrahend here? This one. This expression is basically your subtrahend. So what you will do, you will change the sign of each term. Okay, how many terms are there? Two terms. This is your term number 1 and this is your term number 2. So minus 7b, so you will write it will be plus, and my plus 5a, this is plus 5a, so you will write minus 5a. Means you are not going to consider this sign, you are going to consider this sign. Okay, in the next line you will write it down in this way. You will change its sign. So change its signs means what? Now this 7b has not minus sign, it has plus sign, and 5a does not have plus sign, it has basically minus sign. So you will consider that 7b has plus sign. So plus plus will be plus. So 7 plus 1, it will become 8b, and plus sign because 7 is greater, and 8 minus 5a plus will be 3a. Okay, and 3a means why? 3a because 8 has plus sign, so you will write 3a simple. So 3a plus 8b will be your answer. As you can see here, in horizontal method and in vertical method, answer will remain same. Okay, answer will remain same. In horizontal method, you will write down each expression in a single line, and in the next step you are going to change the sign of the second expression, and in the vertical method you are going to write it down, the first expression on the top and then the second expression on the first, below the first expression, and then you will change the sign of your second expression in the next line, and then simply add it. Okay, now move on to the next one. Exercise number 9.7. Okay, exercise number 9.7. So in exercise number 9.7, what you have the question, you have the question, that means you have to subtract. Now what you are going to subtract? This one. Okay, subtract 4a squared minus 12ab plus 9b squared from 9a squared plus 24ab plus 16b squared. Okay, now first you will describe which is your expression number 1. From means what? You are going to write down this expression first. Okay, you are going to write down this expression first. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, yes. Now this is your expression number 1 and this will be your expression number 2. Okay, so first you will write 9a squared plus 24ab plus 16b squared, then minus sign, and then this expression. Okay, but inside the bracket. Okay, so in the first step you will write the horizontal method, means you are going to apply both the methods, horizontal as well as vertical. Both methods you have to apply. Okay, so first you are going to apply it horizontally. So the first expression is this one and it is inside the bracket, and your second expression is this one, and again it is inside the bracket, and both the expression are subtracted with this sign of minus. Okay, minus means what? Minus means you are going to multiply this minus sign with the sign that is present inside the bracket. Means you are going to write down the additive inverse of your expression number 2. Okay, while your expression number 1 will remain same. So how will you write it? Simply you will write it down in this way. You will write 9a squared plus 24ab plus 16b squared, then this minus sign, okay, then 4a squared, then minus minus will be plus 12ab, and minus plus will be minus 9b squared. Means if you are going to subtract anything, you will change the sign of the subtrahend. Now simply, as you can see, your brackets are open. Now you are going to arrange your like terms together. Now which one is like term? This 9a squared and this minus 4a squared plus 24ab and plus 12ab and plus 16b squared minus 9b squared. Now in the next expression, you are going to combine all the like terms together. So your first like term is this one, then this one, and then this one. Okay, plus minus means minus. So 9 minus 4, what it will become? It will become 5a squared. Okay, it will become 5a squared, and plus 24 plus 12ab, it will become plus 36ab, and plus 16b squared minus 9b squared, it will become plus 7b squared. Means plus minus minus. So 9 minus 16, it will become 7b squared. 16 is greater, that's why you will place the sign of plus here. So this is the horizontal method. Now move on to the vertical method. In vertical method, which expression you are going to write on the top? This one, your expression number 1, you are going to write it down on the top, just like this. Okay, then you are going to write down your second expression, this one, just like this, along with the sign of minus, because you are going to subtract it. Okay, now what you are going to do, you in the vertical method, you are going to change the sign of your second expression. Just suppose this is plus, so it will become minus. This is minus, so it will become plus, and this 4a has plus sign. Okay, please keep it in your mind, this is not the sign of 4a. Okay, so 4a has plus sign, so it will become minus. Okay, so these are the additive inverse of your second expression. Now, so in the next line, you are going to write down the additive inverse of your given expression. This plus will become minus, this minus will become plus, and this plus will become minus. So what you are going to do, you are going to consider this sign of the second expression, not this one. Okay, so plus minus plus minus minus, so 16 minus 9, it will become 7b squared. Plus plus is plus, so 24 plus 12, it will become 36ab, and plus minus is minus, so 9 minus 4, it will become 5a square. So this is your vertical horizontal method, and this is your vertical method. Now move on to the next one, exercise number 9.4, word problems. Okay, now we are going to start word problems as well. Now what is your word problem? What should be added? What should be added to what should be added to 3x plus 2y plus 4z so that the sum be 5x plus 6y plus 9z? Means they are asking that what you are going to add in this expression, that your answer will be this one. Just suppose if I'm going to ask you what you are going to add in 3, that your answer should be 9. Means if you are going to make your answer 9, so what you should add in 3, your answer should be 9. So what you are going to do, you are going to simply subtract it, 9 minus 3. So what will be the answer? Answer will be 6. So what does it mean? You are going to add 3 plus 6, so your answer will be 9. So similarly, this is your question here. What they are asking to you, they are simply ask you that what you are going to add in this expression, that your answer should be this one. So what you will do, you will simply subtract it. What you are going to subtract it, you are going to subtract this expression from the answer, that is 5x plus 6y plus 9z. So in the solution, you will write down this one. Means what you are going to do, you are going to subtract. What you are going to do, you are going to subtract this expression from this one. So what you are going to write it down here, you are going to write it down subtract 3x plus 2y plus 4x from 5x plus 6y plus 9z. Okay, so from means what? You are going to write down this expression first, that is your answer, and this expression in the second. So first we are going to apply the horizontal method, and then we are going to apply the vertical method as well. So simply the method will remain same. In the first step, you will write down both the expression inside the bracket and separate it with the sign of minus. What? Why minus? Because you are going to subtract the given expression. This is the way to write it down. This is your expression number 1, 5x plus 6y plus 9z inside the bracket, then minus sign. Then your expression number 2, 3x plus 2y plus 4z. Okay, this is z. Now, what you are going to do, you are going to write down what? Just a minute. Now, what you are going to do here, what you are going to do, you are going to multiply this minus with this sign and with this sign as well, and first expression will remain same. Okay, so simply you will write your first expression in this way. Your 5x plus 6y plus 9z will remain same, but you are going to change the sign of your subtrahend. Okay, how? Minus 3x, then minus plus minus 2y, and then minus plus minus 4z. Okay, now simply you will arrange the like terms together. You will combine the all like terms together just like this. 5x minus 3x plus 6y minus 2y plus 9z minus 4z. Okay, now simply you will subtract or add the like terms together, this one, this one, and this one. So 5x minus 3x, it will become 2x. 6 minus 2y, it will become plus 4y, and plus 9z minus 4z, it will become plus 5z. Okay, now we are going to apply the vertical method as well. This is the vertical method. So in vertical method, what you are going to do, you are going to write down this expression. This is your expression number 1. You are going to write down expression number 1 on the top, and then below the first expression you will write down your second expression. Now in the next line, what you are going to do, you are going to change the sign of your second expression. Just suppose this is plus, so it will become minus. This plus will become again minus, and plus this has plus sign, so this plus will become minus. Okay, so plus minus, obviously minus, so 9 minus 4, it will become 5z. Plus minus is minus, so 6 minus 2, it will become 4y. Why plus sign? Because 6 is greater. And 5 minus 3, it will become 2x. Okay, so basically 2x plus 4y plus 5z should be added to this term to make the sum 5x plus 6y plus 9z. Okay, now move on to the next word problem as well. Again from exercise number 9.5, and again you have question, what should be added to for this term to make the sum 9x cubed plus 3x squared y squared plus y cubed. So this is your first term, this is your answer, means you are going to get the answer. Okay, so what you are going to do, what should be added to this term, means what you are going to add in this term, that your answer should be this one. So what you are going to do, you will simply write subtract. Okay, you will simply write subtract 4x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4xy plus y cubed from 9x cubed plus 3x squared y squared plus y cubed. Okay, so this is your expression number 1, and this is your expression number 2. Okay, you are going to subtract the term, this expression, from the answer. Okay, now you are going to apply both the methods here, vertical as well as horizontal. So first we are going to apply the horizontal method. In horizontal method, we are going to write down both the expressions in the brackets, inside the brackets, and then we will separate them with the sign of minus. After that, you will open your brackets. So in the first step, you will write it down in this way. First, you will write down your first expression and then your second expression. From means you have to subtract this expression from this one. So you are going to write it down in first one, this one. Okay, now next you are going to open your bracket. Now this is your subtrahend. So what you will do in the next step, you are going to change the sign of all the subtrahend by multiplying with the minus. So minus minus will be plus, and minus plus will be minus. just like this. So in the next bracket, in the next step you are going to open the brackets. So first expression will remain same, 9x cube plus 3x square y square plus 5y cube minus 4x cube. Okay, minus minus plus 4x square y square and minus plus minus y cube. Okay, now after that you are going to combine all the like terms together, just like this. 4x 9x cube minus 4x cube, then plus 3x square y square plus 4x square y square plus y cube and minus y cube. Okay, 9 minus 4, it will become 5x cube, plus plus will be plus, so 3 plus 4, it will become 7x square y square. Now look at here, variables are same and signs are opposite, so it will be cancelled with each other and your answer will be here 0. So no need to write here 0. So this is your final answer, that is 5x cube plus 7x square y square. Now we are going to apply the vertical methods as well, and we are going to write down this expression first, just like this. So first you will write 9x cube plus 3x square y square plus y cube, and then your second expression is this one, for 4x cube minus 4x square y square plus y cube. Okay, now in the next line you are going to change the sign of this one. So this plus will become minus, this minus will be plus, and then this plus will become minus. Okay, you are going to change the sign of the subtrahend only in the subtraction, okay, not in the addition. So obviously plus minus will be minus, so it will be get cancelled together. So plus plus is plus, so 3 plus 4 will be 7x square y square, and minus plus minus minus, so 9 minus 4 will be 5x cube. So this is your answer. So you will add 5x cube plus 7x square y square in this expression, okay, in this expression, to make the answer this one. Now this is the end of the lecture. I hope it is clear. Now move on to the question answer session. So these are the questions that you are going to reply. Okay, so my first question is what? So class, please be ready. We have done the subtraction today. How to do the subtraction? So first write down the additive inverse of 2x minus 4x plus x plus 3. Everyone please write down the additive inverse of this one, please. All of you write down the additive inverse. Additive inverse means you will simply change the sign of each term. Okay, so kindly reply. Students, where are you? Okay, Umar from Muhammad Umar from class 6, you have right. Minus 2x. Okay, yes Umar, you are right. No, Aiza Salman, you are wrong. Okay, Umar, you are right. Okay, so what will be the answer of this one? 1 minute. Okay, so the answer is what? You will write simply plus 2x, okay, plus, sorry, it will be minus, okay, it will be 1 minute, it will be minus 2x plus 4x minus x minus 3. Okay, so this is the answer. Now move on to the next one. Subtract minus 4a from 9a. How will you subtract it? Subtract minus 4a from 9a. No. Saad Suhail, no. No, Umar, no. No, no, no. Now let's check it out. Why no? Subtract minus 4a from 9a means you will write 9a minus sign. Inside the bracket, you will write minus 4a. Okay. Then you are going to multiply this sign. So minus minus, it will become 9a plus 4a. So 9a plus 4a what? It will be 13a. Your answer will be 13a. Okay. Clear? Is it clear? Now move on to the next one. Now solve this one. Subtract 6x plus 5y from 10x plus 11y. You will write down the first expression, this one first. Okay, you will write this expression first from, and this expression in the second. Please write down the answer. Hurry up. Yes, so what you will do, you will write your first expression. First you will write 10x inside the bracket. Okay, you will write 10x plus 11y. Then you will write minus 6x plus 5y. Okay, Isa. Then what you will do, simply you will write this 10x, okay, plus 11y minus 6x, and minus plus will be minus 5y. So 10 minus 5 will be 5y, and 11 minus 6, what it will be? It will be what? No, beta, not 16x. So 10 minus 6 will be 4x, and 11 minus 5, what it will be? It will be 6y. Okay, it will be 6y. Now move on to the last one. Now this one, what should be added to 4xy to make the sum 15xy? But plus sign. What should be added to 4xy plus to make the sum 15xy? Simply you will subtract it. Yes, Mahat Kashif, you are right. Your answer will be 11xy. Simply you will subtract this 4xy from 15xy. The answer will be 11xy. Okay, now that's the end of the lecture. I would like to say, if you have any questions, so please ask. And I would like to say thank you so much. But before that, I'm